Welcome into the Oklahomans Video Studio, and I welcome in our friend Leslie Spears
Hello.
from the Myriad Gardens. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Just saw you a couple days ago. I believe it was Saturday evening.
Yeah, it was great to see you and your fancy camera.
Among several thousand of our friends.
I know.
There
what
on
a great
on the
crowd.
lawn.
Beautiful night. Yeah, it was great. Dead Center, they did it again.
Dead Center Film Festival. And Saturday night had two outdoor films on your screen there at the, what do you call that, the pavilion?
The Devon Lawn.
The Devon Lawn. Very
Devon
nice.
Lawn.
There were two.
Bench.
Mr. Thunder documentary where we got to see Nick Collison run in slow motion for about 20
Yes,
minutes.
I know, I know.
I started laughing after a while because it was, here he comes through the locker room. Here he comes running on the floor. It was well done.
Did you not tear up about his parents?
That was the best part. And you
Yeah.
could tell he was kind of getting teary as well.
They dedicated
about his
so
family.
much to his career.
Yeah.
You know, it's really sweet.
There you see Matt Tumbleson from the Thunder as he was addressing the crowd and the flashing lights. Anyway, so the Mr. Thunder documentary was, okay, how big was the crowd? What would you estimate?
You know,
It was a pretty
the
full lawn.
architect for the Myriad Gardens says that it would be 2,500 people to fill up that lawn.
Okay, well, it was a couple thousand, right?
Yeah, I think it could have been easily 3.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people left after that.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 500 pulled out after that to watch the Leonard Skinner documentary.
If I leave you here
If I leave here tomorrow.
If I leave here tomorrow is the title of the rock doc of the Leonard Skinner
Oh, so good.
band. But it was really good.
So good. Yes, I loved that band in high school, and I heard things I hadn't heard before, and I thought I knew a lot about Leonard Skinner. And I was actually tired of hearing their music, but now I'm like, give me some Leonard Skinner.
Well, you would recognize, because they have so many recognizable songs, and you would hear one
know.
kind of play in the background, and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good band. It was a very interesting 2-hour length movie, and people stuck around for the most part.
Yes, they
For the
did.
full 2 hours of that. The very next night, Sunday night, kind of recapping this past weekend, I believe you had the Burton Band.
Yes,
out
yes,
there.
yes.
How
The
was
Arts
that?
Council of Oklahoma City,
Okay.
they produced that Sunday Twilight concert with help from Chickasaw Nation, and they have just got a great lineup this year. And so last Wednesday, Sunday was the Burton Band, and there was actually, I think, a dance line on the grass. People were, what do we call that when you dance
The
all in?
conga line or something?
Not a conga. It's when you dance all in
dancing?
line dancing, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, lack of my knowledge of
I know.
how to explain this.
Not a big dancer.
No.
Well, they
it's
all
definitely
dance
not.
in sync. You know, it's like you dip and you step backwards and then to the side. So
Gotcha.
I guess a line dance.
I think I saw something that Seth Lewis posted on social media of that actually happening. So
Yes,
it looked like
yes.
there was a good crowd there and people
Yes.
having fun.
Seth is doing a great job.
There are various other things that you can get into. I guess this would be a perfect segue into these Sonic summer movies.
Yes, it's our time of year. Yes, it's time for the Sonic Summer Movies to return. I think they've been going on for like 7 years now, maybe 6. But so we're opening with Despicable Me 3, and I love the Minions. The Minions are not just for children.
They're for us all.
Yes, I will be staying the whole night with Becky from Sonic. And anyway, yes, so we have the Despicable Me 3. We have food trucks. I don't know. There might be a couple Minions there.
Uh-oh.
And what is our performance? We have activities going on, and just so much fun.
So that's coming up on June 20th. I ran into Mark and Carol Lester last night. I don't know if you know them or not, but they were talking about movies out there on the lawn and just the coolness of it with the skies, you know, the skyline right there to your left, and then the botanical gardens to the right. It's really a nice space.
Thank you. It is a wonderful night out. You know, we have all the food trucks, and Pitchfork in the Park will be open, but you know, I see people bring picnics. Of course, it's a bonus if they bring something from Sonic that we can take photos of. And but yeah, I've seen pizza out there, and just families have this whole big setup. And of course, our big new rule we implemented 2 years ago: if you're in a blanket, you're on, you know, the south side of the Great Lawn. If you're on chairs, you're on the left side.
That's a good idea. So you're not really blocking anyone's view.
They didn't have that Saturday night for Dead Center, and we had chairs, and I looked at the people on blankets behind me and go, "Will I be in your way? Will I be in your way?" And they're like, "I don't think so." And then Tom McDaniel and his wife Brenda were sitting in front of us, and they go, "Well, will he be in your way? Will he be in your way?" You know, it's just nice to be considerate.
Well, they had chairs, because I walked in with them Saturday night, and they definitely were bringing in the chairs with them.
Yeah, they're there to see their son, Lance.
Yep, and he does a fantastic job as executive director of the Dead Center Film Festival. Let me ask you this question, because I'm not sure I know, and perhaps other people might not know. What are rules of the lawn of what you can and cannot bring in? Like glass containers?
We don't like glass.
Glass, not so much?
We don't like glass. We don't like you to sleep. No, we don't mind sleeping. you know, just
for the most part, just kind of behave yourself.
Yeah, just behave yourself. So.
Ongoing right now, as we segue into Winnie the Pooh, why wouldn't we, is the Children's Garden Festival, which runs for another couple days through June 17th.
Yes, through Father's Day. It's been going great. We've turned the Children's Garden into Winnie the Pooh land, and we've teamed with local artists to create these great backdrops. And yes, this is by Nick Bayer. He's awesome. Nice. He's done a lot of our sculptures. We have these honey swings, honey bear swings. But the Thunder Fountain is open too. You can build a bear, and it's $6 admission unless you're 2 and under. Or, you know, this right now is a fundraiser and also a member raiser. We like to grow our membership because it helps underwrite our operations costs. We're trying to wean ourselves from any city funding. I think we're at 60% free from city funding. It's a part of the agreement that happened when we reopened in 2011 after the remodel. You know, it was a Project 180 remodel. Devin helped us do this, and the part of the deal is that we would become privately funded through the Myriad Gardens Foundation.
Gotcha.
So we're just trying to, anyway, so this is a fundraiser, and so far so good, and yeah, it's really fun.
That looked well done, just the whole landscaping of the area there.
Yeah, our staff works. We've got such a creative staff, events and education, and I'm the lucky one that just gets to promote it. And it's such an easy sell.
And snap a few Instagrams along the way. The Children's Garden Festival again, featuring Winnie the Pooh, your friend, runs through June the 17th. I remember, was it last year when the eclipse was all the rage and people were buying glasses?
Yes.
Well, the summer solstice event is right ahead,
yes.
June 21st.
June 21st, and we have such a lineup of activities. You can make wreaths, flower wreaths with new leaf floral. You can make butterfly wings. There's lots of stuff for the kids to do, face painting. We're doing our full moon bike ride that night and run. So we'll have, you can bring your bike and ride to the river on the longest night of the year, or longest day of the year, and help welcome in summer. And we'll have a guy playing acoustical guitar. It'll be all on the Great Lawn. And yeah, we did a winter solstice event and had so much fun with it. We were like, well, we have to welcome in summer.
You have to.
I
Be
mean,
rude not to.
Yeah, I think the Myriad Gardens helps remind people to usher in the new season and enjoy what's positive about it.
As you see, we're chatting with Leslie Spears from the Myriad Gardens, and a couple things happening that day. As she mentioned, on June 21st, the summer solstice event. There's also the full moon bike ride and run that night. And then also children's education going on, the kids pollinator celebration that afternoon.
Yes. It's just learning about the importance of pollinators, and we'll mostly focus on butterflies and bees, of course. And yeah.
And various other family education going on that week. You can find more information on their website at myriadgardens.com. And while I mention that, you can also go to the Instagrams, which we previously mentioned, which is instagram.com/Myriad Gardens. You also have a few adult classes I see towards the end of the month. Sprouting Chefs, the Myriad Kitchen, pies.
Yes, it's a new series we're working on with how you can, bring more natural ingredients into your kitchen. And we have some great instructors. We have a new director of education, and he's just got a great lineup of people.
All right, good stuff. Again, you can find more information, including the blog that she writes and all the events of things upcoming this summer right there at the Myriad Gardens at myriadgardens.com. Leslie, always great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for your time.
Maybe I'll see you again soon in the gardens.
Definitely, definitely.